Hi, welcome to Tech Web Dots. Today I am going to show you the integration of Visual Studio with GitHub. In this session, we will discuss how can we publish code from Visual Studio to GitHub, and we will also discuss what are the important steps while you are making this integration, and we will create your repository. We will publish those changes, and I will show you how that will look like on GitHub account as well. And one more important steps I have taken in this video, that is repository not found issue, and what is the actual problem while we are configuring our Visual Studio with GitHub. So without wasting time, let's start. So when you will open the Visual Studio, one more small point I want to cover from this video. You can see on the right side section, we can see there is a clone repository option is coming, and with the help of this, you can easily use a URL that you can pick from GitHub and directly paste here after selecting this, and your Visual Studio solution will be ready to work with that application. So that's a shortcut step that you can directly use in Visual Studio. Okay, let's switch to Visual Studio. This is my Visual Studio, and this is one of the solution on which I was working on, ASP.NET Core application. Okay, and now I want to connect the whole piece of source code to GitHub source control. Okay, so if I click here, add to source control, click on Git. Okay, now circle, it means it is going to show me what are the options available for me. You can see the moment I add this solution to GitHub, directly git attribute and git ignore file is automatically added. Either it is on the local git solution, or you can see the local git repository management, or it is on the GitHub account. Okay, so I will explain these two file importance in the next session, where I will discuss how Git works and what are the things that git ignore file contains and what are the things that git attribute contains. Okay, now it is showing ASP.NET Core and master. Now it is showing me the option backup and share your code, publish it to GitHub service. Okay, now if I will click here, publish to GitHub, I clicked here, so it is asking. By default I have logged in earlier, so that's why it is showing me ASP.NET Core app. It is picking from my current solution, and the account that I have used earlier it is showing, and you can use your account right now as well by using add and change account. Okay, you can provide description, you can mark this checkbox if you want to use it as a private repository or not. Okay, so now for the description as well, I will use the same one, ASP.NET Core using EF Core. Okay, now description is set. Now if I click on publish, okay, it is processing my request. Let's wait for it. Okay, now we can see. Okay, now it is showing me another screen and asking for me for synchronization. As of now it is showing offline and the name is ASP.NET Core. So if I click here, sync. Okay, so now syncing, pushing the current branch. Okay, now it is saying it is successfully synchronized incoming and outgoing commits. Okay, and as of now you can see it is not allowing me to the push option. Okay, let me show you my GitHub account. So this is my GitHub account, and you can see my ASP.NET Core app that we have just added from the Visual Studio. It is added. If I click over here, I can see all the files that we have added. Okay, and one more thing I would like to share with you. Earlier when I was adding my very first project in this way with the help of Visual Studio and GitHub. Then at that time I was facing problem. So what I did, I just want to explain you, and there was a remote problem. Remote is not added. Okay, so what I did at that time, plus here, so we will just create the new repository, provide the name, description, and by default public, and everything remain as it is, and create a git repository, and we can use the add readme file and all other options that you want. So what I did earlier in my Visual Studio solution, the problem I was facing, let me switch to Visual Studio. Okay, so if you are facing any problem like remote not found, so for that, what I did, if I go to the history section, okay, let me click here home. Okay, go to setting and repository setting here, and here as you can see under remote, there's a very important point. In remote section you will click on add. Okay, if you click on add, you have to provide the name, and in the fetch and push region you have to provide uh, the URL that you will get from the GitHub account. And for me, like you can see, let me show you. So this is the same name. Right now it is added as a origin. Okay, and this is the same URL which is generated by GitHub. Okay, techweb ASP.NET Core API.get. Okay, and click here on the checkbox if you want to check in the solution. So click on view, and from view tab you will select Team Explorer, and here from Team Explorer, if you have already configured, you can check all those details. Okay, in the change section you will see all the changes that are pending. Okay, and in the branches we can see on which branch we have already connected. Okay, and in pull request, if there is any, then that will be displayed here. Okay, and there's a sync option, means whenever you perform any operation, if you will click on sync, then the code which is available on local system and the code which is available on your GitHub account, that will be in sync completely. And tag, you can apply any tag to identify the special piece of code. And in setting section, which is very important, in global setting you specify the global credential like name and email, and the local path where you want to store the code and create the local repository. And there are few more settings that you can do, like the checkbox I have selected here, commit changes after merge by default. And at the bottom of this you can see difference merge tool. I have selected Visual Studio for difference tool and merge tool for both. Okay, so this git setting is very important. And for the repository setting, if you want to override the global one, and if you want to use some specific setting for your repository, then you can specify here after checking this checkbox. Okay, and you can place update. And then ignore file we have already covered, and difference tool. And the yes, another important part is the remote section. So earlier there was some problem when I was trying to publish my code from Visual Studio to GitHub. At that time it was saying remote not found or repository not found. First we need to create the repository on the GitHub account, then we have to use that URL in the fetch and push, and then if we will try to publish and push all those changes to GitHub, then it will work properly, and then there will be no error. Okay, so if we go back and see everything we have covered here, so I hope it is clear. In this way you can easily upload your code to GitHub account. I hope you like this video. If you have any question and if you are facing any problem while connecting from Visual Studio to GitHub, you can drop me a message. I will try to reply as soon as possible. And in the upcoming section, we will discuss source code management, Git Bash or Git UI. Okay, and hit the like icon and don't forget to subscribe. And that's the only inspiration for me to create such videos and the help community. So have a good day ahead. Bye bye.